Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Felrus. Thank you for joining me today to play some Raid Shadow Legends. Guys, I am here to confess a huge mistake that I have been making. Guys, I have been so lucky with my shards. I have Calamitous, a great mythical. I have Korugar, solid protector, solid cleanser. I have Contra, fantastic for Hydra. I have Armons, the Arena, like SSS tier for Arena. I've got Morgane, SS tier for Amius because of her passive here. Um, I've got Syl, but that wasn't from a shard pool. I've got Kymar, SSS tier for Dungeons. I've got Bad Khazar, about the same. Guys, I have Geomancer. Guys, I have been so lucky from my shards that I have forgotten one very important thing, and that is the power of epic champions. Yes, I admit it, I am starting to see the light again on epic champions. I pulled a lot of epics in my shard pull video yesterday. Um, yeah, I completely missed how much epics really help. Now, the legendaries are great. The Legos are great. I love them. They are better than the epics, yes. But there are some great epics that I just gotta show you. So I just threw together this team. I got Taragi from the Summon Pool and Hotatsu from the Summon Pool. As you guys know, I pulled Venom a while ago. I pulled Quargon yesterday. So I'm just gonna show you like what this team can do, right? It has everything you need except a solid form of damage, which that's just because Venom Mage is unbooked, right? She can do damage with her poisons. Like look, everyone is healed. We've got solid buffs up, right? Um, yes, this is a low level team doing low level content. I get that, but like this team is doing really what I needed to in content, you know, especially early on. Um, right now, I'm more like speed run level 20 dungeons, right? Which Taragi is not going to help me do, right? Venom might actually once I get Venom's A3 booked. I actually think she could help me in dungeons where I use Calamitous, because Calamitous is A2 on his second form, has a damage increase for each debuff on the target. So what I like to do generally is run like Bod L, right? He's putting out 2 poisons, right? And then he goes in with his A3, he plays Hex and decreased defense, so he's going to get a 80% damage increase just from those 4 debuffs. And then if we can add another 3 with Venom Mage, like that would be insane. So I actually do plan on running Venom Mage in content when she's trained and booked, right? Because her A3 will put out 3 debuffs on everybody, right? But like that is just a little sample of what this team can do. Let's see it again, right? I've got to do my campaign battles for the day anyways. Um so so I have forgotten the power of these really good epic champions. Now, the reason for that is largely because of my shard luck, but also because I haven't pulled a good epic champion for a while, right? Like, I think Quargon here, he's okay. He's not, like, top tier by any means. He's okay. He does what he does, right? He's great in faction wars, minimally, right? I think the shield can be really good if you're running HP-based champions, or an HP-based damage dealer, right? I think the heal can be really good in the same scenario. If you're running like a glass cannon, he's probably not going to do the most for that champion in particular. But if you're running high HP champions, I do think he is worth something, you know. So how am I going to fix this so that I don't repeat this error in the future? Well, the first is by experimenting more with epics, right? I'm going to start using them more in faction wars. I'm going to hang on to them. I did feed epics to get Shayak, which I should not have done, but I didn't see another way for me to get fragments other than doing champion training, so I ended up doing that. But largely, what this is going to come down to is faction wars, and can I put anybody in my regular teams who, I can after seeing how they perform there. I think Skathix is really good. He'll be great in Doom Tower secret rooms. I think he's pretty good. Toragi, same way. Venom is the one who I really think I could get the most value of. Obviously, I use Geomancer, right? I use Ultimate Galix sometimes. I use Skull Crusher, right? I use some of these epics. I don't use Ugo, although I probably should. Mostly because Calamitous has a decreased defense that's not on a hit, right? So I just bring him as my decreased defense champ. But I use Gorgorab, actually. I do use him. I don't use Neldor or Cryoden, but that's just because I haven't unlocked Fire Knight hard yet. They're going onto the team when I get there. So let's see, let's see what this team can do. Let's go into Curse City, right? What have we got here? What have we got? Can we use Epics only? Epics only to just showcase how good some of these guys are? We can go there. These guys are built. Yeah, perfect. Let's see. Let's see how this works. This is a very makeshift team, but sure. Alright, you've got Fang Cleric. He'll be our healer / reviver. Should anybody kick the bucket. We've got Dark Elaine for damage and decreased speed. I have her in a weird build, but, right. Caffrey's going to keep us alive with his ally protection on his passive and the taunt, right? Neldor is going to do some crowd control for us. Gorgorab also functions as a reviver / speed booster. So, is this team the best it could be? No, we really lack a solid damage dealer, and we lack a solid defense down, but it's also Curse City, where you don't always have that option. You know what I mean? So, just can Epics clear this content and clear it reliably? Yes. Would I rather use the mythical because it's cool? Yeah. But my point is, like, I am no longer going to sleep on some of these epics. I've been sleeping on them, guys. And that's just because of my darn shard luck, I think I can do way better at this game. That's what it comes down to. I can do better at this game if I start implementing some of these epics. And start building them, really, because it's like, okay, sure, my legendaries and mythical can do my dungeons for me, but when it comes down to limited content like this, then I just have a whole bunch of unbuilt champions, right? So this is what it's going to come down to, is this Curse City and all of that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, I mean, obviously I still want the legendaries. I think, they're better for my account overall. But, if I find an epic who's going to fill a slot for me that I don't have a legendary for, sure, I'll use it, I think I have a legendary for a lot of slots, which is why my roster is so developed and so good, and why I didn't think I needed these epics in the first place, right? But when it comes down to it, for faction wars, for secret rooms, for Curse City, even for dungeons in the case of Venom Mage, right? Venom Mage is really going to help me speedrun, Ice Golem. She's going to help me speedrun maybe Fire Knight. Although, I don't know about that one as much. I don't know who I could replace. I think Geo controls the boss. Morrigan is a failsafe. Kymar does my reset. Skull Crusher helps me break the shield, obviously. So, I don't really know who I could replace on that team, but there we go. That's a 2-minute. For sake of argument, let's see how fast it could have been if I had used legendaries. I'm gonna disprove my own point here. Let's see. How much well, it's really the solid damage, right? Damage from Calamitous and Kymar here. Okay. Cleared that wave in about 10 seconds. I'm probably just going to disprove my own point, at least for this particular room. See, that's the thing, right? If I have the legendaries, I might as well use them, but Um, if I don't, I might as well build the epics. You know what I mean? Like that, you can have a lot of fun with these epics. You know, it kind of does get a little boring just running the same team over and over and over and over again. But just throw an epic in there. I will start building epics, y'all. Do you guys want champion guides for epics? If you guys want champion guides for any champion, heck, it doesn't have to be an epic. If you guys want champion guides, comment down below. Yeah, that was way faster. Let's see. Can I use some epics in Dark Fae? No, I don't really have any good ones. Too bad. I just have a lot of food. Alright. Let's see. I could show you... Nope, that's Clan Boss. In Doom Tower Hard, what about this first secret room? Or maybe I can clear some new secret rooms. Yeah, I mean, I've got Taragi built now. I might be able to clear this secret on no damage, though. Except from Taragi, from the poisons. No. Not gonna help. Not gonna work. Can I do any secret rooms for y'all? No. Rare spirits. No. I did not build anybody today who would be good for secret rooms. But I can. You know, this is a solid team already. Probably don't need the reviver. What if I stick the reviver and... I could put in a protector, right? I could put in Taragi. I could put in Venomage, right, for some more damage. Let's see if I can get a faster time here. I have no idea if Venomage has enough accuracy. But, yeah, she does. Sweet. She has enough accuracy to accurately land those poisons. See, that's nice. Right, and then someone's got to heal us. Well, I think Ugo can probably revive us. Venomage died. But you see how what her potential is, right? Basically doing Bot-El's job in this epic secret room. So yeah, let's just... I mean, we've cleared this, basically. I could have probably put in... Fang Cleric. See, okay. That's just because Venomage is too low of a level, guys. I have to stick to my guns here. I completely underrated these epics. Never mind that they're failing the content more than the legendaries do. No. I underrated these epics, guys. I really did. Can we bring them into Live Arena? No, I'm not that crazy, but we might bring them into Classic Arena. No, not that team. Maybe this team. If I use some Force Affinity epics. Do I even have the roster for that? No. No, I do not. Never mind. Not bringing them into Arena. Y'all, let me know. You guys seem to like the Live Arena videos. I will do more of those. But anyways, have fun. Like, have fun with your account. You know what I mean? Try some of these epics. You know, he's going to be great in Faction Wars. Minimally for Faction Wars, right? Where you have to build out a lot of different champions. Epics are great. You know, I've kind of dreaded getting the epics up till this point. But I think for the content that they can be reliably used in other words, the content you don't have to speedrun or solo farm. I don't know. Are there epics that solo farm stuff? Probably Lady Annabelle does. Cornelia does. Okay, there are some epics that solo farm stuff, but in the vast majority of those situations, you're going to use a legendary. So, for the content that they can be used in, I think they're great. So, guys, I was wrong about these epics. Let me know what epics, like, what are your top 5 epics? Put them in the comments below. Put your top 5 epics in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.